So guys, in the previous session we created CDS view on single table, and we also created CDS views using joins, right? And today we'll see how to create a CDS view using parameters. So what is the use of parameters usually in our report programs?
To select input.
Yeah, to provide the input, right? So that we can select only required data. Uh, so here also in CDS views, you can pass the parameters to select only required records. Whatever the inputs you pass, you can select those records, right? So in our previous CDS view, what we created, we just join the tables. We are not filtering the data, right? So if there is any requirement to filter the data based on some input, so what is the option we have? Parameters. So just like our report parameters, these parameters also accept only single value, right? But if you have a question like how to pass multiple values as input for the CDS view, right? The parameters are not suitable in that case. We cannot pass multiple values as inputs for the CDS view using parameters. We have different concepts for that. So we'll see that in the future sessions. Okay. So we can also use a where condition, right, in the select statement what we are writing in the ABAP program to filter the data. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can write a where condition on that CDS view to filter the data, right? But what is the use of this parameter then? Parameter is also to filter the data, right? The difference is when you write where condition, it will filter data only in the application level. What you are doing, the CDS view is executed and it is already selected the records, transferred to the application layer. By using where condition, what are we doing? We are filtering the data which we got from the CDS view by using that where condition, right? But here if you use parameters, what will happen? In the CDS view level itself, it will select the data based on the parameters. It will filter the data in the CDS view itself if you use parameters, right? If you don't use parameters and if you apply where condition in the ABAP program level, what will happen? There is no filter in the CDS view level. It will filter once the data is transferred to the application layer, it will filter the data in the application layer level. Okay. So this is the CDS view, right? So if you want to add where condition, it's a CDS view using join, right? ZDemo CDS sales. So you can add a where condition here, where
Yes,
ER
sir.
DAT is greater than, I'll hard code some date 22/01/01, right? You can add the where condition here, but what it will do? What it will do? It will filter the data which is already provided by CDS view. It's not going to select the data whatever we are providing here. The CDS view is already executed and we are filtering that CDS view output, right? So this is the data which we filtered from the data provided by CDS view. Now let's see how to use parameters. So by using parameters, we can filter the data in the CDS view itself. Go to HANA Studio or Eclipse. If you install Eclipse, so you can also use that. But in this server, we cannot install Eclipse. So there is some restriction to install new softwares. But when you are working in the projects, you might need to use Eclipse environment and you need to install the tools. Log into the project. Where can you add development tools for Eclipse? How can you add development tools for the Eclipse? Here in help,
Go to help
install new
and after.
softwares. You need to add that URL, SAP tools URL you need to add here. SAP development tools URL you need to add here and click on next and finish. It will add the ABAP development tools. Here you can see. What is this? This is ABAP perspective. This is ABAP perspective. If you click on this, you can observe different perspectives. This is ABAP perspective. This is BW modeling perspective, where BW developers, SAP BW developers use this BW perspective to develop BW applications, right? We have we have SAP HANA development. What is this SAP HANA development perspective? It is for native HANA developers who work on the database, backend database development. So we can also create applications in the backend database, right? So whoever do that native applications on backend database, they use this SAP HANA development perspective. Like that, depends on our role. Since we are creating ABAP applications, which perspective you need to select? ABAP perspective. This is very important. Sometimes you may not be able to see this project and all here. Why? Because you might be in a different perspective, right? For example, if I select BW modeling, you might see some different perspective here. Okay, depends on the perspective what you selected. You can see options and different tools. Depends on that perspective. Automatically enabled and disabled few other unnecessary tools. This is same in HANA Studio, even in Eclipse environment as well. Here you can see, right, lot of other perspectives like Java development, XML, web development. How to create a new CDS view? Go to your package. Or if you have a proper package in the projects,
Core.
in the system library, you can find all those packages, right? Usually some Z package. Right click on that. For now, I'll create it in a local package. You can also add any specific package as a favorite package. Right click somewhere you can find option to add to favorite packages, so that you don't need to search for all the packages every time. So you can see that in favorite packages. Okay, for now I'll create in the local package. Right click, new. If you can find that folder, core data services folder, you don't need to select all this. But if you directly want to create a local object, new, other ABAP repository objects, and core data services, and what you need to select? Data definitions. Provide the CDS view name. You can finish it here and you can write the syntax, or you can get some help here. Click on next. So if you want some help, for the syntax. So you can select from here. So what is the CDS view you need to create now? Define view with joins, not this. Define view with associations, not this. Define view, this one, right? Define view with parameters, right? So if you want some syntax help, you can use this. Finish. Provide the SQL view name. Provide the SQL view name. It will generate a data dictionary view. I'm giving this name. Define CDS view. This is the syntax. You need to remember the syntax. Define CDS view. Define CDS view name with the parameters. This is the additional option, right? What we are using. This is our previous CDS view, what we created on the join. Define CDS view and as select from join. So in addition to this, what you need to add with the parameters, parameter name and parameter type. What do you mean by parameter type? The corresponding data type. Okay.
Data type.
With parameters, I'll give some name for the parameter. So what is the data we have here? We'll apply parameters for the same join table, join statement what we implemented here. Let's take some input from the table. Go to SC11. Sorry, I'll show it here itself. How to find a table. So you can access standard tables also, right here in HANA Studio. In HANA Studio or this HANA Eclipse environment, you can access standard tables as well. So you can just search it. So if you don't want to find from all the packages, go to search. What we need to search for ABAP objects, right? Search for ABAP object and select the project. Here you need to select the project and provide VBAK. This is the table I want to search. Yes, I'm able to find my table. Where is it? There are different types available, which is starting with VBAK, but we need our table. This is our table. Double click on this. It will open in a new tab. What is this? Okay. Here we can see the syntax, right? Not that SC11 GUI. Yeah, these are all foreign keys. We have already observed this. How to assign a foreign key using this define view, define table syntax. When we create table using a SQL syntax, right? This is how we can assign foreign key. Let me find one field to add as a filter. ER date, ERJDT.
Sir, AUDAT.
ERDAT, right? You mean date. Date, since we are using parameters, we can filter on only one single record, right? So that's why I'm selecting, I'm trying to find a input with multiple values. Let's go by customer. What is that? Kunar, right? KUNNR. What is the foreign key for Kunar? Check table for Kunar. KNA1 here. It is assigning a foreign key relationship using KNA1. Is everyone aware of this syntax? Define table syntax. Does anyone of you tried to create a table using define table syntax? Please try, okay? Please try creating a data dictionary table using a define table syntax, okay? By using all these annotations. For the syntax, you can refer any standard table. I'll take Kunar p underscore parameter name. I'm providing the parameter name as Kunar, or you can use some customer, right? So in some projects, right? In some projects, as per their naming standards, they ask us to use normal plain names instead of Kunar, right? Bookers, VBLN. They ask us to create, like for example, if you want to refer VBLN, so we may need to create like order number, right? For example, Kunar, we need to, instead of taking it as Kunar, we need to take it as a customer, right? Plain names, not the SAP technical names. In few projects, in their naming conventions, they recommend to use general plain names, understandable names, not the SAP technical names. So what is the data element for this? KUNAG. Okay. So this is our parameter. So if you want to add more parameters, what you need to do? Comma p underscore. I don't know bookers. We have bookers or not. Let me just show you how to use. This is how you can add the multiple parameters. Okay. For now, I'm using only one parameter. Now, what is data source name here? As select from define view CDS view name. This is common for all the CDS views with parameters. This is the
table
addition.
name.
Yeah, this is the addition. What you need to use when you need to create a CDS view with parameter as select from which one? Table name.
Table
Data
name.
source name nothing but table name. VBAK. I'll just use the yesterday's join statement. Okay. Left outer join. Everything is common. What is different here? We are using parameters, right? We need to filter the data in the CDS view itself. How? Using where? Where? What is the field we are using for parameter? Customer, right? In which table we have?
Yes, sir.
VBAK dot
VBA.
Kunar. VBAK dot Kunar. Okay. So what is the difference for our OpenSQL and the CDS view? In OpenSQL we use tilde operator here. Here we use dot, right? Equal to, how to pass the parameter as input. What is the parameter name?
At the rate,
CUST.
at the rate P underscore.
We don't use at the rate here. We don't use at the rate here. Okay. So we use this colon. At the rate is for inline declarations, right? That the rate symbol is for inline declarations. When we need to define any variables or work areas or internal tables in the internal table, in the select statement, we use that at the rate symbol as a escape sign. Okay. I think we can, instead of this colon, we can also use some dollar symbol. Let me try. I don't remember. No, it's not taking colon. Okay. Test this. No errors. Activate this. Test this now. Once it is activated, test this. Now you can observe when we executed the CDSV, what it is expecting? Input, right? Let's
input
let me
value.
let me find a few records for this. Let me find a valid customer number with some sales order data. See corner here. Let me select the columns here instead of searching in all the. Try to use this HANA Studio as much as possible. Okay, because in all the implementation projects, so you may need to use these tools instead of. We use GUI too, but when we need to work on ABAP on HANA projects, ABAP on HANA objects, so we need to use this HANA Studio. You should be familiar with this tool. Okay, I've selected this. No, I'll take this. It contain more orders. Control C. Now test the CDS view. CDS view with parameter. Selected both multiple. Okay, open data preview. So, so this is the output for this specific customer, right? Now we have our CDS view ready. How can we consume this CDS view? Consume in the sense, how can we use this CDS view? One way is you can call this CDS view in your program. There are different other ways we can create, we can consume it as a data source in BW, right? To extract data from SAP S4 HANA to BW system, right? As part of ETL. That's a different concept we have available based on CDS views. I'll explain at the end, right? Now let's create a program. Let's assume, let's take a parameter here in the yesterday's program, or you can also pass some hard coded value p underscore kunar type kunag, right? Now how to pass the parameter here in the select statement? Select normal select statement from table.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Sorry, is it not clear? It's not clear for everyone.
No.
Yes, sir. It's not clear, sir.
Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how to pass the parameter here in the select statement from table, and
You're working now.
So what is the parameter we have defined in CDS view? This one, right? P underscore cast. Take that parameter P underscore cast and pass the input equal to whatever the parameter you have in the program level. Or you can also provide some hard coded value like this, some customer ID. Okay. Is not database entity with parameters. Okay, sorry. What is the issue here? Can you tell me what is the error here?
CDS tab, CDS
Yeah,
name, sir.
yeah, we need to change the CDS view name because this existing CDS view is on joins, not using parameters, right? Check the syntax. So this is how you can pass the parameter name. This parameter name should be same as the CDS view parameter. Okay. If you have multiple parameters, how can you pass? Comma p underscore hookers equal to some default value we can pass like this 100. If you have multiple parameters, you need to pass like this. Okay. Test it here in the ABAP side. Execute. See, this parameter is not at all relevant to the CDS view with parameter concept, right? We just define this parameter to pass some input. Even you can create, you can use this CDS view with parameter without the parameter what we have in the program level. You can just pass, I'll comment this. You can just pass some value here, hard coded value. Parameter is not necessary. Whatever we are creating in the report program level, this parameter is not necessary to use CDS view with the parameters. Okay. We just created this to pass some input instead of hard coding the value here. Is everyone clear on that?
Yes, sir.
So pass some input. Take any valid customer ID. Not copied. Execute. So we can see the output. Whatever we are filtering, right? So we don't need to use a where condition in the data selection in the OpenSQL statement. Instead of that, you need to pass the parameter here.
Sir,
Yes.
uh, sir, we have already given some input condition in the CDS level, sir. But what is, but
Where
why we pass parameter in the program also, sir?
where we provide the input? Can you show me in the CDS view level? Are we passing any value here?
In the program level, sir.
Sorry, your question is not
No,
clear.
sir.
In the,
Sir, in the HANA Studio, we have created CDS view with the parameters, sir.
yes.
Uh,
correct?
But in the
So, but in the program, what is it? Give me a minute, or
as
maybe
parameters line.
let me rejoin. For some reason, I'm not able to hear properly. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, sorry. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's your question in program level? What is it?
Why we define parameter in line number 7, sir?
Line number 7.
7,
That's
sir.
what. See, I just want to pass some input to this data selection, this parameter CDS view. That's what I've just explained. Parameter is optional. You can also pass some hard-coded value here, right? Parameter is optional here. But why I've defined a parameter? Instead of passing same value again and again to this CDS view parameter, so we can pass some dynamic inputs. Depends on our requirement. So that's why I've defined a parameter here. Otherwise, parameter is not required. Okay. Some value you need to pass to this
Sir,
CDS. Yes. What is it?
can you execute
Okay. Without
without line number
without.
7, sir?
Okay.
Sir.
Here you don't have option to pass different customer numbers. Every time it will execute for the same customer number. Right? Parameter is just to pass the user input. That's it. Here
Oh,
we defined
okay,
one
sir.
parameter in the CDS view level to filter the data in the CDS view level. In the program, we defined a separate parameter, that is the parameter for the report programs. What is the use of it? Since we are calling the CDS view in program level, just to pass some input to the program, sorry, just to pass some input to the CDS view parameter, we are using this parameter. Because if you don't use the parameter every time, you have to pass the same value, right? When you hard code it, I'm using parameter just to provide an option for the user to pass the different values whenever required. Not only parameter, you can use a variable here. Not only parameters, you can also use variable name here. For example, LV underscore Kunar. You can use variable with some value, or work area with some value. WA underscore trust hyphen Kunar. You can pass like this, right? What you need to understand, we need to pass some value here to the CDS view parameter. You can pass that value in different forms. Hard code it, provide a variable, or provide a work area, or provide a parameter name. Okay?
Sir,
Yes. Yes.
sir, means can we add another parameter? For that parameter, we'll provide a where statement. Will that be possible, sir?
Where
If you are
where
not adding anything in the CDS view,
okay. You mean
the
no parameters.
the means so
So
your voice is breaking, sir.
hello, is it not clear?
Sir, we'll keep. Yeah, it is clear now, sir.
Okay. Tell me what is it.
So we'll keep the CDS view as it is.
Okay. So
And here in this in this program, we will add another parameter, and for that parameter, uh, we'll write a where statement.
okay, got it. What you're asking? Yeah,
Will that possible, sir?
yeah, that is possible. I believe. No, no, no. See, that is possible, but you need to take only the fields which you are selecting here. You can only filter
Ah, yes, sir.
on
Yes,
the
sir.
data what you are using here. For example, Matner. Let's take
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Matner. So you want to filter using CDS view parameter and the program parameter as well, both. Where
Yes, sir.
Matner Matner equal to like this, right? Yeah, it is possible. But what will happen here?
Yes, sir.
It will filter all the data by customer number. CDS view already selects data from the CDS view. So sorry,
Punar
CDS view already
and
generate
the
one
values in the
output.
Matner
Yeah,
will only display.
yeah. CDS view already generates one output based on customer ID, and it transfer data to the application layer. Then you are filtering the data. There is some output data, right? From that data, you are filtering again using this parameter, using where condition. Okay.
Again. Yes, sir. Okay.
You can also use this.
Yes, sir.
We need to know proper what is this value combination of customer and material number. Pass that input. Where is material? Let's try this. Copy. Oh, execute. What? Data selection is failed since when we are using the other parameter. We need to check why. There is no syntax error. It is executing, but the data selection is failing. I never tried this. I'll check this why it is failing. So usually, right, if you check like there is no need of passing in two different places, right? Again, if you want to filter it, we can use a instead of passing a parameter, you can use a loop statement, or you can also delete all the other records without this material number, or you can create a loop with where condition loop at lt underscore sales into ls underscore sales where Matner equal to p underscore sorry p underscore Matner. So if you want to filter the data of CDS view output, you can do like this. You can process only uh, records with specific material number. Or if you want to really filter the data, you can create the CDSV with both parameters because the combination is not working. I need to check why that combination is not working. Even though there are valid records, it is not selecting. The select statement is failing. And in addition to that, if you want to display a parameter also, if you want to display parameter also, parameter value also in the output list, what you can do? Simply add it here. How can you add it? If you want to display the parameter value also in the output list, what is the parameter name? P underscore cust as Kunar, or simply use customer.
Sir, we can't hear your voice, sir.
Sorry, is it not clear? Internet is good, but there is some issue. Is it clear now? Is it clear now? Is everyone able to hear me? No? Are you guys there? So if you want to display parameter
So
in the
you're not
output,
audible, sir.
okay, if you want to display the parameter in the output, so you need to use like this parameter name and the alias name. So I'll provide the recording. Looks like there is a issue with the microphone or something. So if you want to display parameter as the output, so we can display like this. Activate the CDS view. Now go and check in the program, execute the program, just refresh the program.
Sir, you're not audible.
Yeah, I know there is a issue. For now, let's continue. I'll provide the recording. Okay. So here you can see the customer ID in the output itself.